Previously, on Survivor Trial by Fire, the tribes merged and Abrielle won individual immunity. Clyde pulled his post-swap tribe to the side along with Liz and told them that he wanted to go after Thomas, while Thomas and Matthew pushed to eliminate Clyde as a strategic and physical threat. Grant and Lilianna warned Heather that Thomas threw out her name. The three noticed that the original Pink tribe had the most remaining members. They agreed to try and stick together. After Matthew heard from Heather and Caroline that they planned to vote against Thomas, Matthew gave Thomas his half of the split idol from the Trial by Fire twist. But after Matthew witnessed Austin and Heather flip on Clyde, he warned Thomas that the idol would not be necessary, and Clyde was voted out. Hello, top 11.
Hey.
Before we begin the challenge, I have to announce, congratulations, you have all made the jury. All of you will have a say in who is the winner of Survivor Trial by Fire. Alright, for this next immunity challenge, you will be going 2 at a time. We will random.org a list of your names, and the top 2 people on the list will go first. You will be stationed behind 3 frisbees. On my go, you will be playing a live game of tic-tac-toe. You'll be running from your station to the board down there, making 1 move per trip. There are 2 moves you can make. First move is putting down a frisbee. Makes sense. Move 2 is moving a frisbee that is on the board to an open spot. And you're allowed to move your competitors' frisbees if they're on the board. Okay?
But still only like 1 move per
But still only
trip.
1 move per trip. Yep. And moving a frisbee on the board counts as a move. So like if you did this motion.
And if we have a frisbee in hand, we just run back with it.
Yep. Okay. And after making moves, someone's going to get 3 in a row. That person wins and knocks out the other person. The winner chooses the next 2 people to face off. And we'll continue this process, knocking people out until 1 person is left standing as the winner of immunity. Tic, tac, go.
What was that?
All right. Interesting first moves. Let's go all the way back. You can't switch. That's you too. Thomas, in an effort to diminish his target from last round, begins to visibly throw the challenge.
Oh my god.
Alright, and 3 in a row for Lilianna. Sorry, Thomas, you're out of the challenge.
Tic, tac, go.
Exactly what I'm supposed to not do.
Oh my god, Sorry, Heather, you are out of the challenge. Let's go. Taking her time.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 3 out for Austin. Sorry, Caroline, you're out of the challenge. Tic tac go. Moving really fast. I'm nervous. Matthew continues the challenge. Matthew, choose the next people. Tic tac go. Abrielle hoping to stay undefeated in the individual immunity portion of this game. All right. Oh, it's a foot race. All right, Abrielle, you bring down first. Sorry, Lilianna, you are out of the challenge. Tic tac go. That's the block. Put it first. And Liz has it. Sorry. Abrielle, you're out. Tic tac go. For immunity. Huge game of tic tac go right here. And with that, you're going to start walking? Yes. And that's 3 in a row for Matthew. Congratulations, Matthew. You have won immunity. All right, everyone, get ready for your next tribal council.
It feels really good because I feel like throughout this game so far, I really haven't proven my physical capabilities a lot. And so just to be able to do that, it feels very good, especially going against all those people. Liz is a monster, so it feels really good to beat her and like I'm friends with her, so I think it was like well received. And like I felt the same for her. I can't breathe though. I tried really hard. This puts me in like a better position because I haven't had any votes against me yet. I think as like the game progresses, obviously you just want to win as much immunity as possible, just in case. So this time I feel like I'll be able to be a little less stressful, like in case there was like a coup in my like plan or whatever. So I don't have to worry about it.
I will say this much, and I saw it from the get-go. Thomas fucking threw that. He threw that. He did, because like you just said it, he won. He had 4 times to win. He was jogging back and forth, but we just seen him out sprint everyone in the chair thing.
So you think he's just trying to target us?
Because he knows, and this is what happened. He knows that we just voted off 2 people back to back on who was the strongest. Morgan was the strongest before this because of the totem, and then Clyde was the strongest after that because of just his political workings.
Right.
So now we got Thomas, who knows he's next up on the chopping block, but didn't want to show performance just now.
Right. So what do you think is the way we get votes and stuff to get him out?
So I'll say this much. Legitimately size yourself up against Thomas. Because if he's in when you get to the end and it's you and him, you need to make a choice with yourself if you're going to beat him or not. Because what we're doing, and it happened in the beginning and it's happening at the end, it's just different sides. In the beginning, we called the weak. We called the people that weren't proving it for the team, that were messing up their shots, that were messing up small challenges.
That's what makes this game interesting, is at first when you're on a team, you have to get off the bad people, that way your team can win. But at the end, whenever it's all the good people, there's no way to like get them all off at one time.
Right.
Voting shouldn't so much be of who does what, but literally it is the chopping block of the upper Liz, Thomas, Matthew.
Oh my god, it's Liz, Thomas, Matthew. For sure Liz.
She's so that came out of nowhere from Matthew.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know he was good like that.
I agree. Matthew was in swimming, he was also in tennis.
Oh, well then
so you can make
he's
those
good at
stats
anything
pretty-
athletic. So if push comes to shove and he needs to win something like that, I feel like he can no
What
matter
about
what.
things that are like puzzles related? Is he good at puzzles?
No, he's not. He tripped up on that one
He
for
was-
like.
For
So who's more
he was
important?
bad. Him and Thomas are really great at puzzles. Both of them are working on that one.
Yeah.
They were struggling.
I think Thomas.
I think
Liz
I think
is probably.
in the long-term health of everyone, Thomas is more like cutthroat. Let's get it. I gotta win. I mean, his whole campaign against Clyde was very like up to your face, like. Hey, you're gonna do Clyde, and we're in an audience. So make sure you're
now
back
that
with
we've
the
all voted for Clyde, he knows that or thinks that will be on his side. And then he just didn't win. So he's like, oh, the target's off my back, I didn't win, and the people are voting in my favor.
What do you think he'll try to say? Do you think he'll try to put the target on like?
He's gonna put it
I think it
on.
would be on Liz or something.
He's gonna try to put it on Liz, or he's gonna put it on Matthew. One of the two.
Well, Matthew's saying.
Oh, he is safe. So yeah, he's gonna try to put it on Liz.
This is next.
That is true.
Man. And Liz is going
But-
garbage. She's so sweet.
Liz, yeah, she's really proven herself amongst the
But that makes it
competition.
even harder though, because she's good at physical stuff, and if she's sweet, like the jury's gonna like her. Right?
Yep. That's true.
Yeah, I don't even know her name. You know what it is?
Such an L.
The tiny blonde one.
Not Lexi.
Lilianna's the other one.
Yeah, Liz. That's her name.
Liz?
Yeah.
I mean, she just killed it.
Yeah. And she's been killing it.
So,
I would love, yeah.
so
And
I know who
every
Thomas is.
every game so far has been running.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
So
And like,
we need to get like
I
the
couldn't have
best
kept
runner
up with
out.
her.
Right, me neither. Like I
Yes.
can't. Like I didn't even imagine like going against her.
And as soon as I dropped that frisbee, I knew it was over. And if I had done that with her, it would have been game over even quicker.
Right.
She would have lapped me so fast.
Yeah,
So I feel like
I
her,
said that too.
because like, Thomas doesn't seem as big as a threat
Right.
for me. But I just wanted to talk to you because
Yeah. No,
I
yeah.
just like your vibe.
No, yeah. I really
And
like yours too.
you have
Yeah,
a nice
I have.
smile, and I trust that about people.
you.
So I wanted to see what you thought.
Lilianna would go with me. Who else?
I know Caroline would vote for me. I could probably get like Austin to vote with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to do Liz,
We can maybe go like talk with people and we'll come
and
back
then
in
I'll
action.
find you again and let you know. If you hear anything different, let me know. Because I'm kind of just like whatever. Because we're still a big group right now. How are y'all feeling? Because I talked to someone and they said they'd be okay with Liz. She was fast.
I know. I'd be okay. I think Liz or Thomas.
Okay, the thing is, like, I didn't even see Thomas. What?
He like threw the game. Like he just lost on purpose. Probably seemingly to get the target off his back. He had like 3 opportunities to get 3 in a row.
He was against
and
me, and
kept,
I'm
like,
not fast. Y'all see me run. I'm pitiful.
That's what. Well, word on the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People I've talked to have said either Liz or Thomas.
I'm fine with
So
either
I'd
of
be
those.
okay
We
with
just need to
either.
get a majority.
I would rather Thomas now, because I feel like there's more up his sleeve. And
I
the fact that
agree.
he threw that, which made my...
That was kind of, I didn't know he threw it. That was kind of shady.
Yeah.
But she's so fucking.
Yeah, you're right.
Excuse my French.
We all been cursing this whole time.
And most of these challenges have been running challenges.
You're right. That's
so
true.
I think it's really just like whoever's the top at running right now is everyone's biggest competition.
But I also feel like they could. I mean, the
But if he
next,
threw it,
the
then
next
he could-
challenge could be a puzzle. You know, like we just
Yeah,
don't
that's fair.
know.
When Thomas was on Pink, him and Matthew were bad at puzzles.
Right. That's what I
Like,
heard.
they're the ones, like, they were for sure thought they would get that puzzle, but they didn't. So, and then Liz, I think she's pretty smart.
I think she's also sneaky,
Yeah.
and she's just quiet.
She's just quiet and sweet,
so-
Liz. And if we're going to become the jury at one point, that says a lot. Like,
That's true.
The,
If
the nice person
she's
sometimes
in
gets
it
those votes.
and just jury, I think she'll get the votes.
Yeah.
So at this point,
I think Liz, based on this conversation.
Based on this
think so?
conversation,
Because I
I
think
kind
that-
of lean more towards
I
Thomas.
can't. But Thomas doesn't seem like he has people that are on his side.
I don't know. I feel like some of the
everybody
guys.
was ready to vote out Thomas last time.
That's true.
And then we
Yeah.
all flipped on Clyde.
Yeah.
But the person who really wants to gun for Thomas is Derek. Now, Derek is a person that I kind of want to watch out. I don't know why, but there's something in my gut says, like, maybe not now, but later, just keep him
I
in
mean,
mind.
later down the line, I don't think he's an issue
I don't
right
think
now.
He's not an issue right now, but I feel like later.
But yes,
yeah,
I think
for
you're right.
sure.
I think you're right. Absolutely.
Because he was really trying to persuade us, like, you were there, like,
Yeah.
he was really going for Thomas
That's
and
true.
really campaigning. We're like, oh, bro.
I think it's
Come
because
on.
he knew his boy Clyde. Was
Yeah,
up.
he's on a power trip. Okay.
Okay,
So, I mean, I feel like everyone's gonna say, sure, Thomas wins. I think everyone will probably agree to that. I'm like,
personally, I want to go for Thomas. That's just me.
I mean, I'm okay with either one. Because, like, I mean, we take out one now, we can take that out later.
yeah, you're right. Who's more likely?
Who's more likely to win immunity between the two of them?
Liz.
I also think the same. Because if she's got the physical and the mental threat, she'd be more like, if it is a puzzle next time, Thomas may not win, but Liz is likely to. If it is a race,
Yeah.
either one of them could take it. You know
He's
what I
gonna
mean?
take advantage of her not having immunity right now.
So why did they all want to stay together? Like,
Well, we
they-
already know why.
Why?
Because they're about to. Austin has the immunity, so they're all sticking by him. He's safe.
Who? I'm Austin.
Oh my fucking god, Matt!
Oh.
I'm looking at you. This
I was like,
Yeah.
girl, I fucking wish I couldn't run that fast.
No, me. They literally put me up against Liz first time. I was like, man.
Girl. Yeah.
Anyway, so he has Matt has the immunity item, so they're all like, okay. They're looking at him as like safe, so tell me what to do. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. Abrielle.
Yeah.
Abrielle.
She was talking she was talking with me over there. And she said that is her name Liz. She said that like every game so far has been like running, and like
She's running.
Liz is running. So like,
Or even that.
That's-
And like Thomas at the old ones, he was running pretty fast.
right.
And then at this last one, now
Thomas
that
told
he
me
was
gonna
almost
throw
voted
it.
out,
No,
Yeah.
Thomas
now
told me he
he
was gonna throw it. He told me he was going.
Yeah.
see he threw it because he knows that he's good and that the
He
target's
doesn't
on
wanna
his
show
back.
it.
Yeah, I think it should be out of him or Liz. But I know
So
that
Thomas
they're sitting
said
in there
that he
saying
threw
this
it?
about me, which is why I'm not in that group.
Thomas said he threw it.
Yeah.
He said he threw it.
No, yeah, he told. Okay, so Thomas
T.
told me. T.
Oh my
Thomas told me
God.
he was going. Like maybe I need to throw a challenge whenever we were debating who to vote out when we voted out Clyde. because I was talking about, okay, the big targets are like finally the names are getting brought up, and yours is one of them. He was like, yeah, I know, and maybe that's why I need to throw a challenge. And I just looked at him, I was like, why would you do that?
Damn.
But
See, because people are talking
Just-
about how that's the case.
so that is the case, and I think that he
Damn. Should
or
be out.
Liz. Liz is really good. Or Liz
okay.
is like, she's gonna win.
Yeah, we've like even last time when like Thomas came up too. So like I said, let's do Liz and then get Thomas out next time.
Okay. Like, I'm like, neither one of them.
But
do
it's
I
hard
have-
because either one of them could win the next challenge and make us not able to vote.
Exactly. Who is more daunting? Thomas just threw a challenge. He realizes that the target is more on his back.
See, and like there's
think
a few
Liz,
people
it
that
would
could
be-
beat Liz. But if Thomas really tried, I feel like nobody could beat him. Or maybe they could, but I feel like it's easier to beat
But I feel like
Liz.
Thomas has been on the chopping block 2 times in a row now. Like Liz, if we vote for her now, it'll be done. Like, it would be not easy, but more close shave.
And then Thomas would just stay on.
And
the
she was
chopping
also
block.
second, yeah. And but Thomas is already nervous. He's ruining his own game right now to try to stay in. Like, he's literally sabotaging himself. So I think like Liz is a more.
I think we would want someone who's like shaky.
Yeah, to continue.
Yeah, because
So-
then he'll throw it off to make sure that he's not
Exactly.
has
He's
immunity.
literally trying to sabotage his game to stay in the game, which I'm like, fine, okay, you won't win. That's fine, but Liz is winning, so.
So, what's the vibe with you?
Okay, yeah, I had like what's Heather and Austin.
For who, Liz? For Liz? Okay. Has anyone talked to Thomas?
I still have never talked to Thomas.
Yeah.
I still haven't talked to Thomas. I don't think I've interacted with him once.
Have any of
So
us-
I'm not worried about
Thomas said that he did throw the last game to not be seen as like a threat.
Okay, think about it. He's been on the chopping block twice. He's worried now.
Okay, yeah, that's
So
fishy,
I
but
said-
like, is he good at puzzles?
No, he's not. When he was on Pink, you
Yeah,
know
I
that.
don't
Like,
think he
him
was
and
good.
Matthew
But
were.
here's the thing, so if Thomas isn't good at puzzles, but
I don't
he's
think
good
he's
at
an
physical
immediate
combat.
threat.
I don't think so either. I think
He's
that
been on the
is-
chopping block for so long. Let's keep him there.
Exactly.
Yeah, because
we could get him out next, right? Because he knows he's.
Yeah, the only thing I was scared about was voting for one and then the next round they're immune. But if Thomas is willing to keep himself off of being immune to
He's
get the
literally-
target off his
this is what I
back,
told
then we can vote for him next time.
At this point, he's sabotaging his own game because he's scared. Let him continue doing that. Liz, I'm pretty sure, is very unsuspecting right now because, like, I mean, she knows she's a great competitor. She knows this, and so, but she hasn't won. And talk has been on Thomas because, especially after Clyde. So I think it'd be more like open and shut if we vote out Liz now. Let Thomas stay like so wobbly because he's literally.
I think you're right.
He didn't win this game on purpose.
Do you think either of them have an idol?
Wait, is the dismissal idol, is that still out?
Which one?
That was given
The one
to
where the
Liz.
two people had to fight over it or whatever?
No, the thing that Clyde gave to Liz.
Oh, yeah.
Clyde gave something to Liz?
Wait, but that's not an idol. I think it cancels
It's a
out none of-
dismissal?
It's a dismiss. It's called a dismissal idol. None of us know what the actual power is, but I don't think she can use it to save herself.
Because
right?
Liz is the
name
only
of
one
it,
that was able to
dismissal
know what it
idol.
is.
Yeah, Liz would be the only one. Dismissal idol.
So if we vote out
Sounds
Liz,
like
we
it
vote
would-
out this idol too.
Well, as long as she doesn't see it coming, I don't think she's going to use it.
But I mean, this is majority right here.
This
Or,
is literally majority.
yeah, and then
This
if
is-
other people vote for Thomas and all girl uses it to take herself out,
I know.
then Thomas will be out anyway.
Right.
I think it's
That works
I think
for
it's a
us.
perfect plan.
And we're the only ones talking about Liz.
I know.
We
We'll
know
tell
what
everyone else we're talking
So,
about. Cool.
We'll tell someone else we're talking about.
Honestly, yeah, none of us should have moved. We all have to make a contingency against someone else.
Like we all pick someone else, kind of thing.
I mean, yeah, I feel like at this point we just pick someone and go with it.
Well, I hate to tell you guys, but y'all are on the chopping block. What has been going on?
Figured that.
The winners are losers, and you proved that great when you threw that.
I didn't. I know. I was planning on throwing. I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then, like, I actually made a really dumb mistake. I'm being honest. I might have lost it anyways, but like, I didn't mean to throw that. That was just really dumb on my part.
Gotcha. Yeah, but it's down to y'all two. It has to be. Like,
Does it have to be though?
Who else?
I mean, who else?
Should we say who like we want to keep, and so like by that way
Yeah.
we can process out who we. So Right now, I'm like feeling pretty loyal to Abrielle because she literally told me, she's like, I know I can't beat Liz, so you can just take it. And so, like I'm feeling loyal to her. So like I want to keep her around for at least like another go around.
Yeah. I like Heather.
I like
Yeah,
Heather too. I didn't like Heather,
but now I like Heather.
Yeah, I agree.
I did too.
At first she was a little sporadic for me, but I think like she really like calmed down throughout the game.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I'm feeling good with Grant. I think we can keep him.
I'm not feeling good about Austin. I mean, I don't know who told you our names, but like, I just don't feel good about Austin either way.
What would you mean?
You said that we were on the chopping.
Oh, no, I mean, you could just say, like, I'm saying this not even from someone else's perspective. I'm saying it because of the pattern that's going on. It was Morgan who was literally invincible at one
Like the
point.
strongest.
Yeah, literally invincible. And then you had Clyde, who was, again, the strongest voice, and that came down to a tiebreaker between the two strongest people during that event. Well, not even that event. Clyde just had a better political working.
I mean, all I'm saying is we've been pretty close the entire time, so like, why not just side with us at this point?
Well, no, that's why I'm
Do you know who I'm kind of thinking
so we
of?
need to figure out who we want to.
I'm thinking about Caroline because
I haven't talked to her at all.
Yeah, I've talked to her a few times, and I did like whenever I talked to her, but it's hard for me to read her, just because I think she's very guarded. I think she can be a really strategic player, and like she's in it for the long haul. And she was good in the race too. Like she like has abilities, so I think she's a very strong person. So we might want to consider getting her out now.
Right now,
Well, we're 5 here and there's 11 total.
Yeah.
So if they split on us,
That's more than likely gonna happen.
well, so now we have to figure out if they would be able to agree on one person or if
So
they
I
split
feel like, I mean, if someone approaches me and says like, you want to vote Liz out, I'd be like, yeah, absolutely, but like, I'm not going to do that. Because I mean, there's no
Well, like,
reason.
I've established that
I'm
in
saying,
this group.
I'm saying like we give them deceit of like false intentions.
Right, to make it look like we're not.
Yes.
I think so. It's a 6 majority, correct? Like we just need one more person, and then it's done.
I have been too good too fast, and I now realize that. So I need to dial it back. The people thought I threw the last game, so I don't know what I can actually do except stick with this alliance and just try to hold out until like the final 5 or 6.
We were thinking about Caroline. Also, Thomas was in this discussion, just like you were of the full situation.
Thank you for sure.
Yeah, and I don't know, like, if you were on her team in yellow. Like, were you originally yellow too?
We were, yeah, we were originally teal together.
Oh, okay.
And then we both
So y'all
got
have
put
been
on yellow.
like together.
But usually Caroline votes however I want. Like, usually like we'll touch base with each other and like help each other out. Hi. You can join us if you want.
Sorry, we were trying to eavesdrop, but it was kind of hard.
It didn't work.
It's okay.
Yeah. So I just let them know where our headspace is at prior to meeting.
Okay.
I just think that she could be a valuable member.
Okay, yeah, just like our rationale is like we really haven't like talked to her at all throughout this game, and so like we just don't know her very well. But like from what I've seen, it seems like she is a strong player, and so we were just like a little weary. You know what I'm saying?
That's how most of us are with Tom. Like, I haven't exchanged a single word with Tom.
Yeah, and so I think Thomas is in the same boat as you, like she is with you. Like whatever I want Thomas to like vote, he will.
I want to see if Thomas is up there. I want to see what he's saying.
Is everybody just upstairs?
I think they're all up there, yeah. Or some.
So yeah, it's just like a predicament. It's like, yeah.
I get it. I don't know how many connections Thomas has because almost everyone I've talked to has been like, yeah, I'm going to Thomas.
Okay. I think I'm not gonna like try to talk you guys out of that. But like I would feel bad, like personally, just because of my alliance. So like I think I'll still.
I would feel the same way as Caroline.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
The thing is, like, at this point in the game, like I've had a couple close calls with tribal council.
Yeah.
So at this point, like I'm just trying to swing whatever way the majority swings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So if you get win, majority is Caroline. then
I appreciate like this honest conversation that we're able to have.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like really beneficial to all of us, just so we know what's going on. And I think we can like really work within this like for the rest of the game.
yeah, because at a lot of different points, I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on, because there's just so many different split ups and everything. But I mean, that's what I've heard this far, and I'm just trying to stay with the majority for now.
I mean, it's just the fact that everybody's name has been thrown around at this point. Like who are they talking about? Who do you think? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. And I feel like sometimes it's like they just kind of pick someone. Like, this person.
Literally, they picked like just. Or I feel like a lot of like gang brain is going on. And it's as soon as someone says someone, they're like, okay, yes, as long as it's not me.
I think there's like logic to some degree behind it. At least with the people that we've talked about.
Yeah. That's what I was like there's a smaller group of us who are like being more strategic about it. Yeah. But I also, damn, like,
I think we'll be okay.
I think I need to talk to Thomas. I haven't heard like the only thing I've heard about you I could say is that you've been not flying under the radar, kind of, not as like openly strategic, and I think that's benefiting you. Just saying. So keep it up.
Do you know where Thomas is?
No, or I would go find him.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Liz is gonna have to get us some point.
Okay, who we say? Who do you think's more of a threat, Caroline or Liz?
Liz. Caroline hasn't won anything yet.
That's true. But like, Caroline, she's not very vocal. Like Matthew said, she has like a guard.
Yeah. I think I might just stick with Liz and then like go to Caroline next round.
Okay. I do that too.
Cause I mean, like, I made an alliance with you and Matt first.
That's true, yeah. But we kind of invited Liz. I feel bad, like really.
I know, but like,
under.
It's gonna be someone though.
I know.
It's gonna have to be someone. I mean, I'm going for it.
Okay. I'll do that too.
Okay.
Go for Liz.
Go for Liz.
That's good.
Okay, so what's y'all's headspace? Because going around, everyone's saying Liz.
Okay, yeah. So we were thinking, we think Clyde gave something to Liz. Was that true?
I just realized.
Oh wait, he did give something. It might have been to Liz. Now that I'm thinking about it, that makes
Yeah. So we thought every game so far has been running, and Liz can run.
Well, I don't think they're running anymore.
But if she does have something, this would like voting her out. She has no clue. Like no one said Liz.
Yeah.
Like that's just like out of the blue and stuff. So if she does have something, then like she
It'll come
would
like unexpected.
so unexpected.
Yeah.
And I think
So she wouldn't use the idol.
Yeah.
I thought my name was being thrown around, but I guess it still is. But like,
That's the top
you make a very good point.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Y'all, what were you thinking,
I'm in this
Thomas?
to win this, so like I'm feeling.
That's a really weird thing to tell people who are also in this to win this.
Yeah, but I mean, I've changed my mind multiple times. Like I didn't like Heather for a long time, but like
Yeah,
now
me too.
I like Heather.
Yeah, Liz. Yeah, you'll make a strong point. Like,
And I think she's smart enough to like do like if we're doing puzzles from now on, get Liz out.
Well, who else is on board with this?
Who else? Okay, so
Because we have 5 people and there are 11 people.
I would say Abby, and then Austin, and
Abby, Austin, they're on.
and
And
I think Caroline's
Heather.
down. Heather's down. Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
Heather.
Okay. I mean, it's like what you said earlier. Like the push is going towards
The
Liz.
top. Yeah, it seems like it's
Right.
favoring her a lot. Like Liz.
And
See
it's,
what you
and it's
mean.
also because without her, we wouldn't have to deal with idols. Unless someone like really like is keeping it a secret.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That got me. But like with idols and stuff, like, yeah, I heard the idols.
Wasn't there one where one of the two people can play it and
yeah.
I didn't remember. I didn't actually get to hear it.
Oh, the mini challenge.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's two people got the card. Whoever plays it first.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember that.
And who?
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the one Clyde
Well,
gave.
like,
Who would Clyde give his thing to then?
I know this much. It was still when we were teal, pink, and yellow.
Hello. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Austin.
I was like, damn, where'd everybody go?
So wait.
Okay.
Still on.
On.
Okay, but going back to the mini challenge or whatever, so we're thinking Liz has it, someone else has it.
Yeah, someone else
It
has
could have
it.
been someone that got out for pink. Was Pity on it?
Oh, was it? Was it what's his name? Nathan.
Oh,
Could have been Nathan.
Wait, the two that like went against each other to get something?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know why, but I have a feeling it's Matthew too. I could see Matthew having it. Okay, where are the idols? I feel like I'm surprised we haven't had as many idols.
Wait,
so I'm
Heather is an idol. Heather was on. I'm not saying this matters now, but Heather was.
Exile.
She was on the Exile Island
We
and she
have not thought about
she hasn't brought it up to anyone.
That is true.
That she
Because I was on Yellow.
Because she wouldn't tell us before we stopped when we split.
Because remember, you were on Yellow too, and I was expecting her to tell us once we like can join.
Right.
Because we were getting close.
She
and I was like,
hasn't.
oh,
She still never
and
told
she
us.
has told no one. So either she got nothing, or she's got something.
Well, I feel like if she had found nothing, I feel like she'd still be like looking around every now and then. But like I've seen her talking to a good number of people.
If she found nothing, she would say she found nothing.
If she didn't tell y'all, she's not
She
gonna tell
has-
anybody else.
No, she's not gonna tell anyone because we were on the same team as her.
But I feel like right now, Liz, because she's another problem for a next challenge, right? But like that's something good to keep in mind.
Liz,
we all know.
Liz
but,
still
like,
has the totem of dismissal.
That's confirmed.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
Clyde
Yeah.
gave it to her.
How do you
Yeah, why?
Because Clyde was on our team.
So you just straight up said
But
that?
how do you, huh?
So like, he just straight
up said that.
Are we all?
Okay, who
Okay,
will we
well,
agree upon?
Okay, well,
I
like,
think
we
we'll just
kinda
keep
got
Heather in our back pocket for now.
Heather in our back
Yeah.
pocket. Okay, I could do that.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Go team go.
Enjoy Mr. Thomas.
Because we're all pretty sure he threw that last comp, and that's kind of shady.
Okay, we talked to him about it, and he like genuinely made a mistake, he says.
There was like 3 opportunities he could have gotten, 3 in a row.
Which, yeah.
And
I
he was
can see
eventually
what you're
on.
saying.
Okay, we are in her
Okay, we're officially indoors.
Yeah, so it feels good. Just like I know, like no one's like voted for me yet, which is like really great. But it's like I every time I'm like scared, I'm like, what if?
Yeah. No, it's everybody in the same.
Everybody every
This
time
weather-
is like, oh shit, he's gonna say my name.
Yeah, wait, no, we really have to think about this weather though, because we were voting off people who were physically competitive, and now that doesn't matter because we
Does
won't
that
be
change?
outside
No,
anymore.
we're not.
The throwing to me is just not.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that was the reason that like, I was sketched out about Clyde is because, but with that word comp, before we started, he said, I'm throwing this.
The toes.
And I said, don't do that. And he spelled a 3-letter word.
Yeah, no.
Like,
People don't want.
People don't want to vote Thomas?
That's the original group that was in the library. Who are they voting for? I think.
I still think everyone's voting for Liz.
I think.
And everybody's just trying to cover it by saying we're voting for Thomas.
Okay.
But no one has seen Thomas.
Literally, where to go?
I haven't seen Thomas, I haven't seen John, I haven't seen Derek.
Derek? But was Derek just saying, like, vote Thomas to just to, like, you know?
Fucking, this is my brain.
But I mean, I think
I'm, like,
if I
trying to
catch
remember
Derek
what
and I'm
everyone
like
said.
majority voting Liz, vote Liz, he'll be like, okay. Because if anybody came up to you and said majority's voting this person,
You would.
what would you do?
You might not trust him.
I mean, it depends on how
Not
much you
Derek.
trust them. And we were on,
What did you
we were on the tribe.
What did you tell Liz and Matt that you were
We were doing Thomas.
Okay.
Because that's what everyone said.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused.
And
But then
because-
should we just do it? Because we don't know if we have votes for Liz anymore.
Really?
I don't know. I feel
I
like
mean-
that.
The only people that wouldn't vote for Liz, I don't think Matt or Liz, okay, obviously or Liz, but then like Thomas and John, who are they voting for?
But
And
I
Derek.
think they say Liz is a real threat. Like Thomas and John, they must, right?
I need to talk to them.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Hey, we just chatted.
He was like-
I'm trying to catch him up.
Yeah, no, so
Did you find Thomas?
yeah. So apparently they're voting for this. Wait, talk about Oh, apparently they're voting for this now. And like that's even harder for me than
Yeah. What do you think? Do they have a lot of people?
They had 5.
Yeah, I think Liz is still.
Hey girls.
What's up?
How much more time do you guys
Okay.
need?
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
got people coming from every door.
Come in, get in here.
Oh,
Close the door, close the door, please.
Alright.
Okay, so.
Thanks, Emma. Look how many people are here. Yeah, okay.
I'm pretending I'm using the bathroom.
At this point, after everyone I've talked to, Liz is the most. I think majority actually is Liz.
Yeah.
Like for once.
I mean, she's too good.
And I know that's
She knows that.
I'm so sorry.
She knows
It's okay.
that she might have an idol.
She has an
Yeah,
idol.
we know she got the
Dismissal.
idol.
Oh.
Did you not know that?
Do you
I didn't know
guys
that.
know if it's power? You just know.
We don't know.
We don't know what it is, that's why
Nobody
we're
knows-
scared of
nobody
it.
knows what it
So
is,
just get
only
rid
she knows what it is.
Shoot.
At this point, it's smarter to get rid of it now than it is later.
Yeah, then, yeah, I think.
Yeah, because
Is that
Clyde
good?
gave it to her
Okay,
before he got
yeah,
out.
this
I
is
think
so
I'm gonna
good.
do it.
Go back to.
What?
Like whenever he went and visited the other team, that was one of his requirements. He had to visit and he had to give that to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we only know that because we were on the tribe with
Oh, that like is shocking to me.
Because she didn't tell you?
Yeah. And like,
I mean, would you tell anyone?
yeah.
Does she know? She's the only person.
We thought of this. First of all, she has an idol. All that I said before. Liz was in the group of parents. We had them tell Liz and tell like a lot of people that we were going for Thomas because Liz won't play her idol. So she'll be out, and that's an idol out too. I'm scared of this politics. I know. But I really think Liz, I just thought you should go talk to Sarah. Go like to make sure. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's flipped out 4 times now. Liz, I think so. Yeah. And also, I want to talk to you. I think if it came down to it,
Speak up a little bit.
I'm about that. I'm a final team. I think, well, like, I was sitting there and, like, we said painting, I rented Unity, they would say that. It would be a really nice, like, bow on top of everything, being picked last, shut up last. It'd be nice to come out. But yeah, final two, and I like them inside the tennis, and that's fair. That's fair. I like that.
Okay, everyone, welcome to the second merged tribal council of Survivor Trial by Fire. Lilianna.
Hey.
Now that we're moving into the jury phase of the game, how do you anticipate things changing as you want to develop a case to win the game at the end?
I think things are going to be changing by everyone considering everyone's personalities, not just like, I guess you could say the villains or the bigger targets, but also maybe people lying low. So, or the people getting along with everyone. So that's really changing the game, especially now that we're merged, we're all getting to know everyone and stuff, so it makes a huge difference.
For sure. John, at this point in the game, how much are advantages being discussed?
I think it's a pretty big topic because, I mean, we're such like at a smaller number now, and so still an idol hasn't really been presented yet. I mean, I don't know if there's been anybody has any yet, but I think it's a pretty vital part to playing now. So yeah.
All right, Thomas. So last time the vote was pretty much a sweep. So do you find that the group is still operating as one large group, or are things starting to fracture?
Things are starting to sway in just certain ways, and it's really hard to know what side you're on at this point, considering like the small numbers and everything. So it's really just hard to stay on top of all that.
This is difficult. This is probably the worst voting I've had yet. I don't know if it's been elucidated or said, and please let it not be said. Liz and I are dating. So we've kind of had this pact since we started, and the current is flowing against her. Not happy about that. Was really hoping to make a long-term game there, but I'm not going to vote against her.
Since that one close call where I almost went home, I feel like I've been kind of running shit.
Really?
I feel like I've been really on top of the votes. I've been voting right every time. But that worries me because it could flip really fast.
That's true.
So we'll see if this vote goes the way that I think it's gonna go.
Well, I'm choosing this person because she's amazing and she beat me at this game, and I think she could win, so I don't want her anymore.
All right, perfect.
You're a great competitor and an even faster runner, but it has to go. And I hope you don't have an idol.
The game is so good right now. I love my life. Okay, and I don't, okay. I'm voting for Liz because we think she has a immunity item, or an idol. We think Clyde gave it to her. Sorry. So we don't know if that's for certain or not. So we don't want her to know that we're voting for her, so she doesn't use it if it is true. So that way, she's gone, the idol's gone, we don't have to worry about that anymore. And we told her actually that we're voting for Thomas. So like, we're like, everyone's voting for Thomas, so she doesn't know it's coming. And I'm pretty sure everyone agrees because she's been winning, like, she's like very competitive and stuff. And so it's just like, let's like not have one person like keep winning all of them.
We were going to vote Caroline off, but I've been persuaded to vote Liz off. I don't know, like, I was just very much so convinced because we think she might have an idol, and if she does, then she's not expecting it right now because I don't know, we may plan to go into Caroline, and it's kind of like what happened to Morgan. That I guess that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm feeling unsure of my strategy because I think myself and a few other people here are definitely people that have like kind of just been under the radar throughout this game so far, but like that's not going to keep working, right? So need to decide what I want to do, but also like as the numbers get smaller, there's still people here that I've like built trust with, which is thus far been beneficial, but unclear moving forward. So
the person who I'm about to vote for, I feel like she will get through this, and so this is more just for me, like everyone to like see that I voted for this person, or like if they like try to like count the numbers, you know what I'm saying? I actually trust Liz the most. Her and John. Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
Before I read the votes, if anyone has a hidden immunity item who would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Alright, I'll read the votes. Okay, so during voting, someone played the shared idol that was won earlier in the game from the trial by fire twist. It was used on Liz, so all votes against Liz will not count at this tribal council.
From what I've heard, Thomas, but I've also heard that I have a pretty good chance of getting out this round. So I think I want to use, can I use my immunity now?
Yes, this is when you use it.
I can pull it out my bra.
Yeah, you can go. Yes.
This is it. I would like to use that from what I've heard.
Consider it used.
I would like to cast my vote.
Okay, cast your vote. First vote. Liz. Does not count. Liz. Trash. Liz. Trash. Next vote. Liz. Does not count. Next vote. Liz. Does not count. Next vote. Liz. Does not count. Next vote. Liz. Next vote. Liz. Next vote. Liz. 2 votes left. Next vote. Thomas. That's my vote, Thomas.
It counts.
Next vote.
Is it a tie?
The person voted out of Survivor Trial by Fire is Thomas. I'm sorry, Thomas, but you have voted out. All right, Thomas. I'm sorry, but the tribe has spoken.
Okay.
Time for you to go.